Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time. And
Yes,
all
sir.
the time, God is good. Pastor Haynes, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, Rickey Smiley. How you doing, my man?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored. I know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, thank you for that, Ricky. This message goes out to those who are going through days of difficulty, depression, days of disappointment, days where you're wondering, hey, am I going to make it through? Listen, when you look in the rearview mirror and see what God has already done, the word of the day is when I'm going through, that's when God specializes in coming through. God comes through and brings us over mountains. God comes through and sees us through the difficulties we find ourselves going through. You're not in this thing by yourself. No wonder David said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for you are with me. See, God specializes in coming through when we are going through. I love it because when I look back over my life, I didn't just make it through. God brought me through. And if God brings you through, it means that God comes through when you are going through and uses what you are going through to get you to where God is trying to get you.
Yes, sir.
So you're going through ain't the last word on you because God is with you. God will see you through and use what you're going through to get you where God is taking you. So I'm going to shout this morning, hallelujah, for this I give God praise.
I know that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. I love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
There it is, y'all. Here we go.
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Friday headlines. A gunman killed his mother and grandmother at their neighboring homes and then went to a McDonald's restaurant in Moultrie, Georgia, where he killed a third woman before taking his own life. Local police and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation are piecing together the details of the crime. In other news, about 4.4 million people who use TurboTax to file their taxes in the years 2016 through 2018 are getting a refund of about $30 for each year they use the service. All of the recipients were eligible to file their taxes for free. However, they wound up paying for the service through what the New York Attorney General's office calls deceptive marketing. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
DiVincenzo with the save. There comes Wiggins. Thompson is open. Fires up a three. Got it.
The Splash Brothers are back, ladies and gentlemen. Klay Thompson looking like his old self. 8 3-pointers last night. Steph Curry had 20 points, 12 assists. They beat the Lakers by 27 points. Why?
Damn.
Because the X factor, Anthony Davis, did not show up. Now, when he shows up, most of the time they win. When he doesn't, he's scoring 11 points. They ain't going to win no ball game. I got one message for LeBron James, one of the greatest of all time. LeBron got to stop crying, man. Got to stop crying, man. Them little baby ticky-tack little fouls, you think you got to stop crying, just play basketball. It is what it is. Milwaukee Bucks fired their head coach Mike Budenholzer. After they got eliminated from the first round of the playoffs with the best record in the NBA, I get it. Nothing wrong with having high expectations, Rick Dog, but in my opinion, I think this is going to be a mistake. This is going to bite him in the butt, man. He's done nothing but win. He's won 70% of his games during the 5 years that he's coached the Bucks. Now, it helps when you got one of the best players in the country or the best players in the world, but this going to bite him in the butt, big dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, come on now. You don't fire
I him to get who? Who you going to get?
Exactly. That's my quick sports report right there. Gary, what the T? What's up, y'all?
All right, y'all, they're saying it's over. It's being reported, y'all, that Sherry Shepherd is washing her hands of Wendy Williams' top producers for season 2 of her infamous daytime talk show. Now, they're saying Miss Shepherd inherited Williams' longtime executive producers, David Perler and Suzanne Bass, who also appeared, y'all, with Williams on camera daily as EPs for her show when it appeared, y'all. Now, they're saying sources told Page 6 that they got the axe this week as season 1 of Sherry comes to a close at the end of this month. They're saying Sherry naturally wanted fresh energy for her new season. Now, the decision doesn't come as a surprise for Pearl, y'all, because they said that since he stayed on to help Sherry get through the hump of launching a new show. Now, Bass was more of a sidekick and buffer to Williams' former Hot Topics act, which isn't, y'all, as useful for Sherry, who is also a comedian and actress. So they're saying, honey, that they're going, and they say Suzanne was on camera for a decade, y'all, for Wendy. Now Sherry's producer, Bestie John Murray, a TV commentator who is new at least, y'all, to executive producing partially, y'all, took on that role when Sherry brought him in. And, everybody was talking about that, but a spokesperson for Delmar Mercury, the production company behind both the Williams and Shepard shows, told us that we will announce a new executive producer for the second season, y'all, to serve alongside Murray. Now, the statement further said that Perla and Bass, y'all, have been integral to Delmar Mercury's success in daytime syndication for many years and have helped launch Sherry. Now, Delmar Mercury wishes them all the best on future endeavors and hopes to work with them in the future. So Sherry got her gonna have her new fresh energy for this new season, y'all. So congratulations to her. And Suzanne, I liked seeing Suzanne when she was on the show with Wendy. She was like, an EP, and she was one that kind of kept the crowd riled up and whatever. And I'm sure she's gonna be missed, but Sherry's gonna have her own people. Ricky, do y'all do that on the regular? Get your own people when you start your new show, or you keep some of the people that was good to help you out?
I mean, Super Dave's still here when we took over for Tom Jordan.
Oh, sure is. Oh, sure is.
Super Dave, and my thing was, I don't even know why they brought all them people in there and had me talking to them and all that kind of stuff, man. I mean, everybody did what they was supposed to do. They was good enough for some. They good enough for me. They actually fun. Yeah. I mean, as long as they go, go along with the vision. Super Dave, we had Inherited Kim. I mean, it was. Yeah. I mean, it's been fun. It's been easy.
That's true. And well, but Sherry said, I want my own people, so I'm sure she got her own friends that need a job. So. Congratulations to
them. You're not used to wearing tight muscle shirts running the board.
I know, yeah. And
breaking buttons. Buff smirk.
The cologne today, sweet tart. On the high end, you say sweet tart, and on the low, you say beautiful salmon pink. That's your cologne for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
You stupid. Coming up next to the hot spot, guess who coming to the Kentucky Derby? Black people. Wait till I tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the hot spot with the one and only, the Brat. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, black jockeys and horsemen dominated the sport of thoroughbred racing from the first Kentucky Derby in 1875, y'all, through 1903. That I didn't know. Until Jim Crow, that era pushed them out, making it illegal for blacks to be involved with the races. They would try to kick us out of something that we started, and apparently they did, but now it's time for that comeback. That is until a sister decided that it was time to usher in a new era around the sport and created Derby Diversity Week, a week-long business summit showcasing Louisville's culture and the contribution of minorities to the history of Derby. Derby Diversity Week, founded by Tawana Bain, said every year on the first Sunday in May, Louisville becomes the international epicenter of fortune, fashion, food, and fun. And she went on to say, what better opportunity to expand economic opportunities for small business owners and entrepreneurs of color, the LGBTQ plus community, and other diverse groups than by providing unequaled access to national and international titans of the industry, and at the same time enjoying the sights and sounds of the Kentucky Derby. Well, y'all, if you have never been to the Kentucky Derby, now's your chance to be bad and bougie at the races. Go put on your Sunday best and don't forget your hat. Now, I've seen my sister Lisa Ray at these a few times. I'm like, what the hell you doing that? That's for like country white people, but apparently it is not. We started it, so I can't wait to go. So I think we all should mob up and go together. But you can't wear black, y'all, because it's considered bad luck. So Derby Diversity Week started on May 1st, but you still have this weekend if you want to experience the past, present, and future of the Derby. Go to derbydiversity.com for more information. That is going to be something fun that we never do. Yeah. Have you ever been, Ricky?
Yeah, I went one time, and I actually saw your sister there.
Yeah.
And she had an all-white party.
And I went. How was it?
Nice. It's nice. It's classy. You know your sister not going to do anything that's not classy.
I know.
And it was a lot of fun. It was elegant. A lot of people there. But if you can get a gig and get to do something up there at Kentucky Derby, go. You will have a good time.
Yes, I want to go. I can't wait. I probably won't make it this year, but hopefully next year I
Let's
can
go.
pull on up and bet on some horses or something. Because that's
Right.
something we never. I always felt like we were shut out of that. That's never been something like that black people do. But I didn't know we started it. Boy, we some amazing people.
Started a lot of stuff that they took over.
And they took over. Yeah.
Uncle Ben's rice, Aunt Your Mama served, KFC, the KFC recipe, the Tennessee whiskey that you like.
Yeah.
All of that founded and started by black folks.
Wow, that's crazy. But we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, y'all. But coming up, we got Rock T's HBCU. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
Let's go holler at University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. You know what I'm saying?
There it is, y'all. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU,
What up, baby? You already know it's time to get hype. Rock Teasy in the house. It's HBCU, know. Another phenomenal opportunity to highlight, showcase, and put a spotlight on all of our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Oh, we heading down to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, established in 1873, home of the Black and Gold Lions, also home of the Marching Musical Machine Marching Band. One of y'all's former graduates. Let's talk about Mr. Smokey Norfolk. Gospel singer. Best known for his 2002 album, I Need You Now, and his 2004 release, Nothing Without You, which, by the way, he won a Grammy for. He also won a second Grammy for his song, No Greater Love. 3 Stellar Awards, 4 Dove Awards, 3 Gospel Music Excellence Awards. Do I need to stop? Nope. An NAACP Image Award. And let me not forget, while he was attending UA Pine Bluff, he earned a bachelor's degree in history. And oh, by the way, he served as a history teacher for 7 years. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, know.
Hey, Rock, Smokey Norfolk is also a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated and is a good friend to the morning show, man. We absolutely love him. He has a beautiful ministry up in Chicago, always doing some great things, man. I love that's one of my.
He has one here too now.
Oh, really? Brett,
I'm talking about.
Yeah, he is just absolutely awesome and funny and crazy. Let me add that.
Yeah, his personality is amazing.
He'll be a good feeling. Like when I go on vacation, I'll let Smokey Norfolk fill in because he's real. Him and John P. are real ignorant.
Yeah.
All right, Brett, what you got coming up next?
Check this out, Ricky. So rude behavior is on the rise in the United States, right? Well, that's what 79% of Americans do say. This epidemic is spreading across the country as one rude act inspires another rude act, creating a rudeness spiral. Here's an example. Now, someone annoys you while you driving to work by being a jerk on the road, and then we walk into work with a cheery person, where a cheery person wishes us a good morning, and all we can do is grumble because by then we aggravated. But this person takes our grumpiness personally and becomes irritated too, taking it out on the next person coming in the door, which then sours their mood in return. So the cycle just continues on and on. Now, there is more rude behavior than just everyday frustration. Many factors influence a person's inclination to be rude, including having an impatient disposition, being in a hurry, or feeling like no one cares about what they say, feel, or do. Now, that said, rude behavior all boils down to one thing. People who are rude generally may not care about other people. And it's sad that humanity seems to have gotten lost in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. As people are rushed, stressed, tired, they just take it out on their fellow friends. You know what I'm saying? So here are 6 top rude behaviors according to a poll done by online magazine Paired Life. Number 6, Uh-oh, Gary. Excessive farting in an enclosed space.
Yep.
Number 5.
You too.
Okay. No, I almost cussed at you. Number 5, interrupting or being loud. Now, you hate that, Ricky. Number 4, not teaching or enforcing manners in children. Ooh.
Yep.
Number 3, using the last of anything and not replacing it.
Man.
Ooh, they so right. Number 2, pulling out your cell phone to take pictures or video of somebody without permission. Did we write these?
I guess, and then people try to make us think that we crazy for feeling the way that we feel when we know it's rude.
Yes, it's
we
such
know
a
that
violation.
Is rude.
Yes, and number 1, unprovoked criticizing or attacking someone on social media, a.k.a. minding somebody else's business.
Right.
So all of these are very right. So anybody got something to say about these?
like they did Simone Biles and had her on the internet crying, and feeling some kind of way and judging and just like having an open opinion. Some things is cool if it's for fun and done in a fun way and it's light. Right. And it's not offending or hurting nobody's feelings, but it's pretty bad. People are pretty rude. They walk up and they ask you for something. They don't acknowledge you. They don't speak to you. They don't say, "How are you today? Nice to meet you. My name is. Welcome to Little Rock, Arkansas." Is there nothing? Yeah, can I get? Yeah. A sentence start with this generation. Can I get? But selfish, entitled. Entitlement is the new rude, Special K.
Oh yes,
it is. Do you ever find yourself going out of your way to not be rude, though? Like to do kind of nice things for people?
Always.
And you notice how surprised people are? Like I was in a restaurant the other day and this group of white ladies they obviously worked together, they were trying to take a selfie, and I offered to take the picture for them, and they were so surprised that I offered to do something so small. And when you're in the plane and you offer to help somebody get their baggage out of the overhead, and people are so surprised when you act nice because people are so
gentlemen.
rude.
People don't do that anymore, Special K.
Right.
Like they will see a woman struggling with the bag and just wait for them to put it up there, and they standing right behind.
Get on the elevator before you, walk through the door before you, leave you outside. It's crazy.
Chivalry is dead to these people. I don't even know if it even existed to them. They don't open the door for you. None of those things like that anymore. And what I hate is if I go to the refrigerator and I got some juice left or something that I had my mouth set for, and I go and somebody left 2 drops.
A swallow.
Just throw it away. If it ain't enough for a cup full, throw it away.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to help a white lady. She was in a wheelchair going up at Love Field Airport, up that little ramp going inside of the airport. And I guess she thought I was trying to take her purse or something. She started screaming. And I let the wheelchair go and roll down the hill. And Gary, you don't remember that? It was a long time ago.
Laughing.
Yeah, Miss Claiborne thought I was trying to get her purse, and that wheelchair, she couldn't get control of that wheelchair and her luggage, and she was trying to make it up there. So she said, "Let it go now." She said, "Get away from me," and I let it go, and baby, she slid clean down the hill,
baby,
and she couldn't stop it, and went up against the wall. And there's 2 black ladies working over there were laughing their ass off. I just went on the side of the airport because I wasn't finna miss my flight, but I was weak. Sign me up for the Christian Jubilee.
Hey.
Write my name on the roll. I've been changed. Since the Lord has lifted me. I want to be ready when Jesus comes.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Attorney Ebony Williams, she's from one of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Real Housewives, I think it was New Jersey. One of those shows she was on, honey. She had a sit-down talk the other day, y'all, with Iyanla Vanzant, honey. And people are trying to eat Ebony's lunch, which I don't know why, because Iyanla, honey, asked her a question that some people say, "Girl, why would you ask this girl this question like that, honey?" And it's very interesting, but here's how it went down.
I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if
a bus
he owns
driver?
the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem.
And Iyanla told Ebony that was a problem, honey, because she asked the question, would she date a bus driver? And like she said, if he owned the bus. And, a lot of people just trying to eat this girl lunch. But, honey, first of all, they have to realize Ebony, honey, is an attorney, like they're saying, honey. They say, first of all, a bus driver probably wouldn't even be nowhere near her, maybe a pilot or some of that sort, but not a bus driver. But she did say if he owned the bus. So people saying, why are you saying if he owned the bus? You don't like bus drivers or you don't date men like that and stuff? But that's just her thing, honey. Like they said, if this man is not in her economic future or whatever, why should she date a bus driver? Okay? And then they went on to ask her and tell her that, well, Ebony, honey, you was married to a white man before and you didn't stay with him or whatever, but that had nothing to do with her being a bus driver. I mean, dating a bus driver. So people said because the standards and requisites, y'all, she said, I am not talking about him laying on the sofa playing video games all day, but the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is all for who we are as women and who they are in the society. That's what Ms. Van Zandt said. Now, she said, would I date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus? She said, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated her well, she said she would date a bus driver. But we think that it's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together. And Van Zandt went on to say, honey, that, women were being trained. Now, this is the thing, Rick. Now, some men agreeing with this, but a lot of people saying no. She said that women are being trained to be men in skirts. And honey,
what you mean?
And that could build. They could build with a bus driver, what have you. But she said she'd have a little stash of money on the side and her prenup, and she could build with a bus driver. But they're saying also what really hurts the black woman. Black women, honey, they were raised that, oh, good, you need to just date this man, but whatever. But white people allegedly, and raise their daughters to go out and date men, honey, with money and help build together. But a black woman is they just date whoever, girl. If you love him, just date him, honey. If he beat you and cheat on you all the day, but you say, I still love him.
No, they didn't say all that now.
Well, they said, honey, yes. So, but
she did have a conversation talking about why is it that black women have to always be conditioned to settle for whatever. Now, this is just my thing. If a man work hard and make an honest living and can come home and cut the grass and do everything a man's supposed to do and pay whatever bill that he can afford to pay and love you the right way and love you like you deserve to be loved unconditionally, that's real love. But I mean, you get a man of status or whatever, and he got make all this money, and he got to fly all over the place because he's a pilot or whatever. He really don't have time and ain't at home. But just imagine having somebody that come home every day at 5:30, and can love you the right way and massage your back and cuddle and watch TV with you. But a lot of men that make money, they got crazy busy schedule. I don't know.
A lot of men that make money got crazy busy schedule, but honey, for the most part, he sure ain't looking at no black woman. Black women don't get those men hell. They don't get those men that make all this money hell. You could be a hamburger flipper and you get to be a billionaire. His name Tiger Woods.
Flipper.
Flipper.
Yeah, or you could be a nanny, and her name is Elin Woods. She's married to Tiger Woods, a billionaire now. But black women don't have that same luxury.
I think that what people need to understand is what her answer. It felt like she defaulted by saying money and status is more important than being in a loving relationship. She didn't even mention how that man would make her feel, how nurturing that he would be. I've been married for 13 years. We celebrate our 13-year wedding anniversary in a couple of weeks. And when you're with the right person, they make you better. They make you better over time.
Say that again, Maria.
When you are with the right person, they make you better over time. I'm better than who I was 13 years ago. Brat is better. Special K is better. Rock T is. We are better people because of our spouses.
Message.
Wow.
Well,
in multiple areas of our lives. And if you are tired of attracting and you feel like there's no good men out there, look at yourself. Why are you attracting
Well, you
people
get with
that you don't like.
You get with a person like Ebony. She's an attorney. If she get with a doggone man that's making less money than her, he's gonna try to break it down. He's gonna break it down. He's gonna cheat on it.
Or is she gonna be condescending to him and treat him like he ain't nothing because of what he bring home and what he deposit in the bank every week? Because
or could she be the mate that makes him better? Can she make him better?
Well,
exactly.
You could be better
because I've been in relationships like that with where homegirl made a whole lot of money, but hell, she came home with that condescending tone and talking crazy to him like, hey, we ain't in no courtroom, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You working the law or whatever, but hey, come in here. We a couple. Don't come with that energy right there. Because I'm a loving man, you know what I'm saying? Food is on the table. You got home, I didn't cook. Over there, I'm talking about greens, macaroni and cheese, oxtails, cornbread, a glass of wine, cheese and crackers, whatever you want. So I'm just, I don't know. That's a whole conversation that we got to break down.
Yeah. The little sweetheart here, y'all got me confused. On the high end, on the low end, sweetheart, on the salmon pink child. But, because, this is a story, so this could go longer, but then we're going to let that go. All right, that's it.
Time for the wake-up calls. Get up your boy, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning. Wake up, lines I have from your wife, Angie, Birmingham, Alabama. All day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is Marcus from D-Land. I just want to wake up my beautiful girls, Ira, Kyra, Katana, Zoe, and Zaria. Love y'all. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. When they go low, I go low. One from Shreveport.
A wake-up call to waste management in Atlanta and all its trash and sanitation workers. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Lisa and Jay Carter calling from Centerville, South Carolina, and we would like to wake up our Ford family, our B family, and also our Mac family. Wake up, wake up.
Seattle, wake up. And Detroit, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louis, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. And Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brian.
Welcome, Rickey.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, it's about that time for Mind, Body, and Business. What up, Maria?
What's up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. So, I want to talk about the relationship between exercise, physical activity, and your finances. We know that exercise can make you look and feel better, but it can also contribute to improving your finances. So let's talk about it. First up, lower medical and prescription costs. Medical illness and medical bills continues to be the leading cause of personal bankruptcy, overall debt in the United States. And many Americans are racking up medical bills for conditions that are preventable or can be treated with lifestyle changes such as physical activity. So health-conscious people have a 40% lower risk of all-cause mortality. So that's death from anything. If you lift weights, you'll have an 80% reduction in depression. Cyclists have a 45% reduction in cancer incidence. Brushing your teeth, it burns calories and can save you on your dental bill. Just think about the connection between taking care of yourself, preventative care, exercise, physical activity, and your finances, and what else you could do with that money. They say up to $2,500 can be saved if you take care of yourself, as opposed to, having to go to the doctor, filling prescriptions and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Also, service cost savings. A lot of us here on the morning show are pretty domestic. Being more active around the house can save you money on services like house cleaning, yard work, and other small self-improvement projects. You ever got that the bill from the gardener or the housekeeper, or how often they come? Some people don't have as much time to do it, but if you do these things yourself, you can burn calories and get your place tidy as well.
All day.
Yes, burning calories. I know you like to get out and mow the lawn, Rock T.
Man, I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning on the weekends getting it.
Yes, sir. Me too, Maria.
And Ricky be in the garden all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
You just posted a beautiful photo of your backyard yesterday with the the sun setting or rising. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful.
Man, we get back there. Yeah, we cut that grass, plant those flowers, put that that damn turf builder down and stuff. You be tired at the end of the day. I was wondering why I was so damn sleepy at 4 o'clock. I went to sleep at 4 o'clock yesterday.
Whoa,
that's a good time. That's a good time, dog.
Yeah, my ass was wore out. Yeah, ain't nothing like working in the yard, man.
Man, come on.
Oh, yeah, for real. And, you get better sleep, too. You get real tired and you get good rest, so that contributes to your health as well. Also, exercise has been scientifically proven to boost your creativity. Have you ever had a chance to just go out on a walk? Sun is shining, wind is blowing, and all of a sudden you think of a great idea, a great joke.
That happens all the time, Maria.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, it's the serotonin, it's the peace, it's the stillness. You get the greatest ideas when you're going out on a walk. I'm talking about I've come up with ideas that have produced me hundreds of thousands of dollars building inside of my business. And you need that peace and that clarity and that physical activity for your body. So keep these three things in mind. You can lower your medical bills. You can save on service costs, and exercise has been scientifically proven to boost your creativity so you can make more money inside of your business. So that's what I have for y'all today.
You can burn calories by keeping that foot on that neck.
Yeah, Ricky, we are challenging each other. That's why I was wondering. I'm like, she just say that one. I thought they said that. Burn calories.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. But just don't skip the foreplay because there's definitely calories that can be burned. There,
no damn foreplay. It's like when you get rolling.
Get right to it.
Yeah, okay. As long as it's more than a 60-second workout, Ricky. So just make sure it's long enough to matter.
Maria, that's that hit training, that high intensity.
Yeah, don't do no hit in the bedroom. You need some endurance.
Maria, how can you be reached?
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. Thank you, Ricky.
There it is. Now, thank you. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Let's go to the phone line. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, you are the 9th caller.
Hey, Rick, J-Line still though?
Yeah, right here.
Hey, J-Line.
Okay, then.
I don't know if you heard the bad news and that. I don't know if you heard what all the drama going on here right now, but guess what? J-Line?
Okay, then.
Your boy got suspended yesterday. I got suspended yesterday, so guess what? That mean I can't come near they told me I can't come 100 yards near the building. I can't come the radio building. I can't come 100 yards with the building. I can't listen to the radio show or nothing. I'm spending to at least next Wednesday. So look, J-Line, you said you want to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ride with you, son. Because I ain't got nothing to do.
Your mind. You must be out your mind.
Come on, Shotty, you finna go out there and do some things with Brett. Shotty, y'all gonna let me ride? You driving?
Ain't nobody driving to Vegas, no man. You crazy? And even if I was driving, you are never getting a car. You be having weed and you be having warrants. Big man, stay far from me.
Stay far.
Stay far from me, big man.
I'm saying I can help you DJ.
Nah, I'm good. Okay.
He said he got weed and rock. He said he got weed and warrants.
Weed and warrants. Stay far from me, big man.
He got the wrong dubs.
I'm just saying, if I go hang out with you, maybe we could be friends again. So maybe we, you know what I'm saying?
Anytime you come around me, it turn into a bad situation. Stay far. You know what? You suspended from me. Don't ever come around me again, Tony.
Wow.
Man.
Hey,
guess you heard that? Yeah.
My feelings hurt. I just want to hang out this weekend.
That was mean, J-Lion. That was mean.
Man up, Tony.
Hey, Black Tony, our feelings hurt the fact that you don't come to work. You call in, it's always something every day.
I didn't want to go somewhere and I didn't want to go to the show with J-Line in Vegas.
Man up, Tony.
All right, what'd you come to work, though? Why won't you come to work, man?
Because I'm suspended. I can't come to work. I was going to come today.
All right, what about the time? What about the times you was not suspended? Why you didn't come to work then?
Because things be happening. So I can't help it if things be happening. I just wanted to go to Las Vegas.
But why can't you come to work?
Huh?
Why can't you come to work? Why that can't happen?
Because somebody there what I don't like. If you really want to know the truth about it.
What?
Somebody there who I can't stand.
Who?
Your ugly.
Everybody who rode in an ambulance car, throw your hands up. If you rode in an ambulance car, everybody who rode in the ambulance car, everybody, everybody.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour. Y'all, big shout out to everybody that's listening to us on WKZJ 92.7 Columbus, Georgia, man. Thank y'all. We love y'all. Gary got the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Now, Ricky, you just mentioned this, but isn't it funny? I'm talking about it. It's been reported out. You remember, y'all, last week there was rumors, y'all, that the Duchess of Sussex, honey, was planning a star-studded birthday bash for Prince Archie's 4th birthday. Ricky, were confirmed after it was revealed that Prince Harry would be only, y'all, in London for his daddy King Charles' coronation for 2 hours max, because they say he wanted to make it back home in time for his son, little baby Archie's birthday party. Well, baby, they said, honey, Miss Oprah is at it again. They said Oprah is to the rescue. Prince Harry, y'all, is going to be headed to London, y'all, for his daddy's King Charles coronation. But they're saying, y'all, that the Sparrow Royal isn't planning to stick around. They're saying the insider revealed, y'all, that Harry was having trouble, y'all, finding, honey, some transportation to get to London. But they're saying, Oprah said, honey, don't even worry about it. I'm going to loan you my jet. So, baby, they're saying Oprah is loaning Prince Harry her jet, so he could fly to his daddy's coronation, and he's going to be there less than 72 hours. He's going to fly, do the coronation, and get back on the jet and get back to Montecito, California, where he could be there for little Archie's 4th birthday party. Isn't that beautiful? Do y'all have friends like that that give you jets, honey, and things, and let you fly out? You don't, Ricky?
Ooh. No.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Brad, I know Brad does, honey. All the rich people she know. I know she got some people, honey, that'll loan her a jet. Oh,
no, we wish.
When I ride in your car with you, Gary, it feels like I'm in a jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? But, honey, I tell you what, it ain't no jet, baby. Just a little car. I just drive fast because I got to get to where I got to go. But, honey, Prince Harry, baby, is going to be flying, honey. That's going to show y'all. Y'all need to change y'all friends. If y'all can't find friends like that, honey, that have a jet to let you borrow their jet to fly off to a situation, honey, that you got to change your friends.
Do you have one?
Oh, what, a jet?
Yeah.
Well, honey, I have the airlines. The airlines are my friends.
You have to go in there and buy that ticket and walk through that TSA like everybody else. Like everybody else. We don't know folks like that.
No, sir, honey. Well,
if I do rent something, it's a crop duster. We're gonna go and spray some corn, and then go to a city. It's gonna take just as long to get there, because them little planes be so slow and they don't go above 5,000 feet.
They shut up and have me and Brad up in there screaming for dear life, honey, in that corn crop you put us in that time. But
I flew y'all around, man. I took off good and I landed good, so don't hate.
Yeah, I was like, girl, you got a cigarette.
But Gary, you know you are more safer on the more safer in the air than on the highway. Yeah. And I told you that flying a plane is easier than driving a car. I showed you that.
Yeah, well, you did, but still, honey, my nerves. Anyway, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, honey, Tasha Smith, y'all, they're saying she's going to replace Teresa Randall, honey, as Martin Lawrence's wife in Bad Boys 4. Now, they're saying the casting change was first reported by Variety on Wednesday. Now, Tasha, best known for her roles in Tyler Perry films, she's going to play Teresa Burnett, y'all, the wife of Martin Lawrence's character, Marcus Barnett. Now, they're saying that the 52-year-old actress replaces Teresa Randall, 58, who played the role in the previous three films. Now, insiders say that Teresa retired from acting, and she wasn't offered a big enough financial incentive to come out of retirement, y'all. So, in addition, they're saying that we kind of talked about that yesterday, Ricky, on Dish Nation, me and Brad, and we were like, people were wondering if something was really, she looked different yesterday. Wasn't she in a wheelchair, Brad, when we saw the pictures of her? She was in a wheelchair.
What?
Teresa. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I know that.
She was very small too. She looked like she's dealing with some type of sickness or something.
Yeah.
So just keep bringing your prayers, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You just never know what somebody going through. That's terrible.
Exactly.
Yes.
So they talking about the money, but nevertheless, now they're saying y'all, the Bad Boys 4 is currently being filmed y'all on location in Los Angeles, in Atlanta, Georgia, and they're saying that the original Bad Boys earned only $141 million. Now they're saying y'all that the sequel in 2003 totaled over $273 million in box office receipts, but Bad Boys for Life 2020 outgrossed both films y'all with a combined total of $426.5 million.
Man, those movies do good, man.
They do
good.
Evidently so. Lord, is Will Smith back? So people wonder if Will Smith back because anybody seen or heard from him, or is Jada gonna be in the?
Well, he got to be back. I mean, it's him and Martin's thing.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It ain't no Bad Boys without Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Together.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then my final story, y'all, this is a touching story. We kind of talked about this earlier this week. Brian McKnight, y'all, they're saying that he settled, honey, a lawsuit filed by his only daughter, y'all, Brianna, who says he maliciously defamed, honey, her on social media by claiming that she had an affair with her older cousin when she was a minor. Now, according to the court documents obtained, ain't that something, child? Lord. They say baby Brianna filed a defamation lawsuit against the R&B singer-songwriter back in 2020. They said in her complaint, Brianna complained that her wonderful daddy maliciously defamed her on social media. She accused Brian of being motivated by animosity when he publicly humiliated her by falsely representing to his followers that she had engaged y'all in sexual relations with an older cousin.
What? That's crazy.
They say Brian said that he had a close relationship with her stepbrothers, Nico. Brianna had a close relationship with her stepbrothers, Nico and BJ, as a child. But she said her relationship with her father has been rocky for years. She said, quote, "I'm so fortunate that I have two brothers who are father figures to me," she wrote back in a lengthy Instagram post back in 2019, honey. So, oh, Lord, Brian McKnight, and them cheering, honey. So you see when them children was talking about him just the other day, honey, it's just, Lord,
I hate this, but you know, Gary, it's two sides to every story.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then some people say it's three. Yours, mine's, and the truth.
Well, that's true, too, now.
Yeah, oh, Lord. We just got to pray for that family, y'all, because it's sad, honey. Something ain't right now, honey. He just need one more last try or cry. And
well, you messing.
You know what?
The Kahlua today, I do one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today is sweet tart. On the high end, you say sweet tart, and on the low end, you say beautiful salmon pink. That's your Kahlua for today.
Or he can start
salmon pink. Why that pink got to be salmon? Okay. Look, hey, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, as Gary reported in the T, former Real Housewives of New York, Ebony K. Williams, Jesus Christ, she is so fine, sparked yes, she is. Oh, my God. Gary, you know I love Ebony Williams.
I know, that's why I threw it at y'all.
Yeah, I know. Me throwing that, boy, had my mind up here spinning. Ooh, I met her, boy. Woo. Jesus, Lord. I like them like that.
Got your mind off.
Okay,
digress. I know he can't even get through the intro.
Yeah,
think about this woman.
Through the damn intro, because somebody catfished me one time and had me thinking.
Oh, God.
You remember that, girl?
You catfished yourself, dog.
No, they had me thinking I was talking to Ebony Williams, man. I was like almost about to, finna get married. Damn it.
Yep.
Yeah, so she was on with Fix My Life host Iyanla Vanzant. Did I say that right?
Iyanla
Vanzant. Boy, it hit the internet, and boy, did it hit the internet, Brett.
Yeah, so while they was discussing the topic of femininity in today's troubled dating pool for women on the griot, Williams asked the famous life coach to give some advice on how black women should position themselves in today's dating world to stay in tune with their divine feminine energy and build with the potential suitor without competing for dominance.
Yeah, so the 39-year-old lawyer noted that black women were out-earning men due to having multiple degrees and rising participation in the entrepreneurial world. And that's when Van Zant asked Williams, would you ever date a bus driver? Ooh. Ebony responded, if he owns the bus. Iyanla.
All right, so here's the question. Does money or status matter when choosing a mate and why or why not. So let's go to the phones. Y'all hit me up, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning.
My name is Lynn. I'm calling from Fairburn. People say money's everything, but money's really not everything, because if you have your own money and you're just in it for the love, then, I mean, hey, if he or she's ambitious, then I say go for it.
I am Viola from Indianapolis. I was hoping that I'd run into somebody like Ricky, get the Ricky brother, cousin, uncle, somebody cooking and cleaning up like that. But no, it don't matter. As long as you're looking for love, it's all right.
Yeah, my name is Wes. I'm from Denton. First of all, you got to be equally yoked. You know, if one is putting in a whole lot on one end, the other one is taking it out on the back end, you know, the family isn't going anywhere. So, you know, if for instance, I'm on my second marriage, and my new wife, we're equally yoked when it comes to finances, and we're just building a great financial egg for our family. So you have to be the same. You have to be the same, or you won't go anywhere.
That's a good point. That equally yoked is somebody that you have good because if you don't have good chemistry, man, money can't buy good chemistry.
That's right.
All day.
That's right.
Money can't buy somebody scratching that back in the right spot, or somebody you can cry on their shoulder, or getting that macaroni and cheese just right with that crust around the edges.
Come on,
and them greens be on point without the stems in it. See, when the last time you had some greens without the stems? We don't want the stems. Know how to pick greens.
Come on, dog.
Greens with turkey meat and that's a whole nother conversation. But money cannot buy that. So
and you know what, Ricky? Equally yoked isn't always 50-50. You know, when you think about 100% of a relationship, sometimes I'm at 20 and he's at 80. Sometimes I'm at 40 and he's at 60. You know, you may be in spaces in your life where you're not always there, and you need your mate to pick up the slack. So it's not always, well, I make 100,000, you make 100,000. You know?
Yeah.
So I just there's balance in a relationship, and it's not always my half and your half.
Yeah, but I don't think when he said equally yoked, I don't think he was just talking about finance. I'm talking about just chemistry.
Yeah.
You know, some people are just made for each other, whether I'm broke and she got it or whatever, but she can't live without me because of the way I treat her and the way I make her feel, and vice versa. Let's go to the phone right quick. Good morning.
I am calling you from Lancaster, and my name is Deborah. Money does not matter. Not if you find somebody you connect with on a deep level, you truly love them with all your heart unconditionally, and you can grow together, they bounce, whatever, don't matter. No, not really.
My name is Kevin Hughes from Houston, Texas, and if it's really true love, materialistic things shouldn't even matter. It all comes from the heart and mind. That's what I believe.
It's Mia from Dallas. Money doesn't buy happiness. It can add to it, but it doesn't buy it. So if you think that because this person doesn't make six figures, oh, he's no good, that might be the person that saved your life. And the person that you're trying to go with, they're just going to walk by you like they're trash because they're going to think that they're better than you anyway. So get somebody that's humble, down to earth, laid back, sweet, cute, and is willing to treat you like a queen or a king. So money shouldn't matter.
A lot of men have problems with alpha females. They're saying they're too strong or whatever. But my question is, are black women expected to date down or below their standards just to find a mate?
Right. And Kevin Samuels used to talk about unrealistic expectations. Gary, what are your thoughts on the women expected to date down?
Yeah, well, before I get to the date down thing, I'm listening to all these people saying about, money doesn't matter and all that. And sometimes money may not matter, but money matters. If money didn't damn matter, why are so many women running around talking about they need child support? That's money. So money does matter, and I'm not going to sit here and date you, and you don't have no money. I'm not saying you got to be rich and all that stuff, but you got to have some kind of finances, honey, to run the house. Honey. I can't go to TU Electric. Oh, he said money doesn't matter. Can you turn my lights on? That don't work that way. So money does matter.
But how many stories have we heard of guys saying, she was with me when I had nothing?
Yeah, well,
and now, I'm just saying, a person's circumstance can change. It can change for the better or the worse.
But like Rati said, now here's what they said. They say black women being expected, honey, to settle or date below their educational status or income, while women of other races are often encouraged to seek higher earning partners who can provide for them. That's how that is. So black women, y'all want to sit there and settle her and all this stuff, and your counterparts, they making sure, honey, that the dog, this man, he gonna have some money, he gonna take care of them and stuff. But y'all, money doesn't matter, so I just love him. And you love him, and he cheating on your damn ass, and cheating on you.
Well, Gary, you said this thing about child support. I think women need to consider money when you laying down with a man. You better consider what his financial situation is if there's a chance you can get pregnant. Because if you're laying down with somebody who don't have the means to take care of a kid, then you setting yourself up.
Yeah, and now you got the government that got to take care of you. But the government got to spend money for people that worked hard and stuff to provide for their family. Now I got to get some of my tax money to you because you said money didn't matter, but you laid and had a doggone baby with Leroy with no job. So no.
Okay, why his name got to be Leroy? Like he a slave or something? Why his name?
Very high earning Leroys out there that's offended right now.
Yeah, all the Leroys are in their 70s, and you know that. Ain't no damn Leroys out here in their 30s and 40s. Not one damn Leroy in their 30s or 40s. All of them said, these are your uncles, Leroy's.
What's the baby name? Leroy.
Yeah, Leroy.
Ain't no Leroy's in kindergarten right now.
None.
But it's just a sad situation, though. And I mean, and like she said, Ebony said, she didn't say, she wouldn't date a bus driver, but she would rather them to own the bus. Hell, why don't women come up more and say, I would rather them to own the bus instead of just drive the bus?
And ain't nothing wrong with a woman want to be taken care of and be comfortable, but if he out here working hard, regardless of what he may, just trying to provide and build a nest for you to be comfortable or whatever, it shouldn't go, not appreciated. We shouldn't look down on that. So, if y'all could not get through, y'all hit us up on RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. There's RickeySmileyMorningShow.com on social media. If you couldn't get through, man, we got Battle of the Sex. Thank you, Gary, for that conversation. Yeah. And if you talk to Miss Ebony K. Williams, just tell her I said hello.
I sure will. I just saw her the other day, matter of fact.
Still, where you saw her?
Yep. She be at the CNN building.
Man, Gary, tell Ebony I just said, just good luck. No. Shoot my shot.
Go ahead, dog.
Ebony,
turn the music down.
She listens to the show. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Play some better music for this.
Huh?
Tell him play
No.
Ebony,
What
you doing there?
I know Ebony. We friends. I'm just talking about how fine she is. I'm just gonna
say what you want to say then.
Man, go on,
Tell her you own the bus.
Y'all being so... Say what? Tell her you own
the bus.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Battle of the Sexes. Make some noise. All right, we are so excited. We got Lily from Charlotte this morning and Anthony from Oklahoma City. What up, Lily and Anthony? Hey, Lily, what up, Lily?
Lily.
From the 704 and representing Oklahoma City, Anthony.
4-5, baby.
All day. All damn day. All right, y'all. It's time to play Battle of the Sexes. So look, y'all, I'm going to help y'all. If you don't know the question, just say pass. Don't sit there trying to think about it because you're going to run the time off your clock. All right, y'all ready?
All right. Yep.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, right now, me and Lily, we're going to go first. Lily, are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be, Ricky.
Let's go. Start the clock. How many Super Bowl rings does Tom Brady have?
7.
Yes. What type of shot is NBA star Steph Curry most famous for?
His 3-point shot.
Yep. What Hollywood actor stars in the lead role of John Wick movie series?
Keanu Reeves.
Wow. What was the name of Superman alter ego?
Venom.
Clark Kent.
Oh, Clark Kent. Yes, I'm sorry. Woo!
All right. How many spark plugs are needed in a Tesla?
None. It runs by electric.
Wow. Wow. When James Evans from Good Times died in a car crash, what state was he traveling to for his new job?
Pass.
Mississippi. All right, top post and side post terminals are referring to what part of a car engine?
Pass. I don't know.
Oh, that's the battery. Oh, you got a lot of them, though.
You did.
All right. All right, Brett, let's go.
All right, Anthony, you ready?
Yeah, they was easy.
Right. Right. Okay, let's go. Start the clock. What actress played the character Celie in the movie Color Purple?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes. On average, how many times per month do black women wash their hair?
Ooh. 15?
Ooh. No, 1 to 2 times.
Damn.
What is the name of the 10-day juice diet cleanse where you avoid eating any solid foods made famous by Beyonce?
Pass.
The Master Cleanse or Lemonade diet. What is the name of the over-the-counter drug specifically marketed for menstrual cramping?
Monostat?
Oh my God! That's for a yeast infection. It's Midol. Ooh, stop sleeping with him. Stop sleeping with him. What rapper calls herself the Black Erica Kane based on the soap opera character played by Susan Lucci on All My Children?
Pass.
That would be Lil' Kim. What is the system of gentle exercise performed lying down that stretches and lengthens the muscles?
Bending down stretcher.
Pilates.
Oh my God, Lily, you are the winner. What did she win, Special K?
Congratulations, Lily. You are the winner today of the fantastic, the amazing, the awesome Dollar Tree prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right, Lily, are you ready? You got those ultra comfy plus size, super soft, leopard printed 4-way stretch leggings. Oh, yeah. How about that Salt Range Himalayan pink salt nasal inhaler? Cool and refreshing to clean out that snot locker. All right, from Maddie K, you got the roasted salted almonds. Good. Those nuts are delicious. From Home City Ice. From Home City Ice, you got a 7-pound bag of cube-sized ice nuggets. Dry fast getting home. How about that black washcloth? You got that, a black washcloth. You got a 5-piece set of... No towel, no face, just a washcloth. You got a 5-piece set of bamboo utensils, fork, spoon, and ladle. Also, a 40-count bag of mothballs. No clinging odor, kills clothes moths and carpet beetles. And you've got a 2-pack fresh scent. 2-pack fresh scent Coast bath soap for when you want to smell like dryer sheets. All right, and sir, you didn't do bad, but you didn't do great. But we got a prize for you anyway, just for playing. How about $50 off at the Southside Vasectomy Clinic? And you know what they say? Those young side chicks will have you slip, so sneak on in and get that snip. All right.
Hey, wait a minute, he got a 50% coupon off at the vasectomy center.
Oh, yeah, because those young side chicks will have you slipping, so get on in there and let us get the snipping.
Congratulations to y'all, man. You are both winners, to Lily and Anthony from Oklahoma City and Lily from Charlotte, y'all. That is Thank y'all for playing Battle of the Sexes. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. When it comes to comedy, my next guest and I go way back, man, from his early days in Birmingham, Alabama. His star has risen and taken him from The Daily Show all the way to the White House. Y'all, welcome to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Stand-up comedian, radio personality, and writer, the one and only. The one and only. The one and only. Roy Wood Jr.
A.K.A. Leo Devlin.
Leo Devlin at the White House.
That's my bad on yesterday. I played y'all like Black Tony. I wasn't even ready for you.
Hey, big shout out to all the Ramsey High School. Shout out to all y'all Ramsey Rams.
Oh, and also, big shout out to Florida A&M National Alumni Association. I got you on that renewal. That's my bad too. I let that thing fall off.
Maria, did y'all go to
shout out to the Rattlers.
Was y'all that fam at the same time, Maria, you and Roy?
I was there 96 to 2000.
Look, I was there at the same time, so unless you was buying stolen jeans from me, and then after I got caught, I was just in Tucker Hall in journalism. So
I was in Tucker Hall, too.
Third floor, baby.
I was in Tucker Hall. Yes. At 90.5, the Flavor Station.
And Mr. Hawkins and all of them, yeah.
Yes, Mr. Hawkins. I was China Red on the radio back then. That was my name, who? China Red.
Wait a minute.
China Red. That's what they called me.
That sounds like a stripper name.
It was a stripper name. They called me China Red. It was terrible.
It was China Red, and then there was this dude named Steve who had the contact. I don't remember if he was a Kappa or not, but he had the Kappa eyes. You know the eyes I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, my gosh. So you was there. April D was there. I was China Red.
You are no longer Maria Moore.
New name.
Yeah.
That's your new name. China Red with the news.
About 2 months ago up in Philadelphia.
Yeah, she's in Philly now. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's all love.
We
probably
Roy.
hung out, Roy. We got to catch up. For real. Crazy.
Hey, man,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm so damn excited, man. Roy, we so excited because, Roy, you hosted the correspondence dinner at the White House, and Vice President Kamala Harris, and you was roasting everybody. You had done lemon jokes, man. Roy, what was that like, bro?
Yo, it's a blessing and a dope opportunity to try and get up on stage, crack a couple jokes about what's going on wrong in the world, but then at the same time, slip in a little bit about reparations, slip in a little bit about what Kamala has done. We ain't going to just play it one side of the aisle. So, to me, it was an opportunity to try and set the record straight on a couple things, man. So, it was a blessing. Hopefully them Republicans ain't too mad at my ass and don't start auditing my taxes and trying to come for my money.
Hey, Roy, Special K, let me tell you this. You know, when I called you and told you how proud we was of you, and when I say we, I'm talking about we in the comedy community. When I tell you this whole week, every comedian, well, first of all, your name been on the lips of every media personality, every political person that's been on MSNBC, CNN. Everybody is referencing back to things that you said during your routine. All the comics, man. Like I listened to Kevin Hart's radio show on. He was talking about you. Howard Stern talked about everybody's talking about you, and all the comics are just like so proud that you went up there and represented.
I made a whole Facebook video. We have crowned you the OG of Birmingham, Alabama, bruh. The OG, the GOAT.
Man, I appreciate that. Now, if that'll get me a free haircut or some barbecue, then let me know.
Yo.
Yeah, Roy walk up in any of y'all barbershop, y'all better not charge him. Y'all go ahead and hook him up. Y'all own that.
They're going to charge me. This is Birmingham. Let me tell you something about Birmingham. You ain't never a celebrity in Birmingham. I don't care how big you are on earth. You got to Birmingham, Alabama. Boy, I knew you back when you were man. That'll be $12.
Right. And I have to say, a lot of people don't know this. Roy, you probably don't remember this. Roy, when we started this morning show in Dallas, we was in a small studio. Roy, you got on a plane and you came to Dallas and helped us put this morning show together. I remember you sitting over there editing prank phone calls, doing whatever you could to make sure that we were successful. So you a big part of the success of this morning show. And I just remember how kind and dedicated you was. I don't even remember, was you staying with me or did we get you a hotel? Like, you just always been like the best little brother. And we came from the same radio station, WBHJ. We came from 95.7 Jams, a small hip-hop station in Birmingham. Deja Vu, who's on the station in New York, came from Jams. Comedian Funny Man, Roy, myself, we all came from the same radio station.
Yo, the one thing I remember about Dallas, Special K, get this. So the radio station was in the mall. So after the shift, and Gary would try and take me. This was back in Houston. This was in that big belt buckle era. This is like Paul Wall, Slim Thug era rap. So Gary and Ricky keep trying to take me to the mall. We gonna get you a belt buckle. I said I don't want no damn belt buckle. I want to go home. Like, Negroes always want you to dress like them, so y'all look like y'all a trend. Now all three of y'all look crazy. You still
Did Gary get you?
So you never got that belt buckle, Roy?
Man,
Roy.
no.
Did Gary get you some of them ugly True Religion jeans?
He tried.
Roy was trying to bring you up to date, honey. That's all.
Now, to be fair, I was wearing them Skechers. I was wearing them long, them long foot Skechers that folks used to wear back in the day.
Oh, we remember.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's forget that. Let's change the subject.
Hey, Roy, we're proud of you. What you working on now? And congratulations on everything that you've been doing on Comedy Central over the years. What you working on now?
Man, I'm back out on the road, man. RoyWoodJr.com. We got, I think, about 30 cities right now. The Happy to Be Here tour. So just go to my website or go to my socials, Roy Wood Jr. You know, Daily Show is down bad right now because of the writer's strike. We hope that we can get it resolved quickly. But in the interim, you know, we stand with the writers. We want the writers to get their bread. And when they get their bread, then the Daily Show will be back on the air. And maybe one day Comedy Central will choose a host. If my name is in the hat, I'm happy to host. It would be an honor to be in the tradition of black men who get rich off Comedy Central, then quit their job and go to Africa.
Come on
hey,
now.
Roy, is it okay if we tell all our listeners, man, y'all write in and send emails to the Daily Show, to Comedy Central, say, damn it, we want Roy Wood Jr. to be the new host. Everybody listening right now.
Send them after the writer's strike, because them white folks ain't reading them emails right now. They all scared about their money.
Okay. We got it.
Hey, Roy, I just want you to know, man, that we are proud of you, man. We absolutely love you, man. And thank you for everything that you have done for this morning show. Thank you. We just love you, Roy. You want to. Comedians are always happy when one of the good guys make it.
Exactly.
When one of the good guys that's genuine and sincere, go to the next level. We know who you are. We know that you just so doggone regular, man. We just proud of you, man. We love you. That's why we was so excited. You notice how excited everybody was when you came on this morning. Everybody just going crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't bomb. Because, you know, black folks, they won't check on you for a month after you bomb. When you bomb in front of the president, you ain't going to have no friends till Christmas.
Yeah, if you had a bomb, we wouldn't have had you on today.
So not.
That's when I need support the most, okay? Is that the bomb?
Right. Yeah, we real fickle, Roy. Real fickle. Yeah.
It's like when you bomb, when you come off stage and the other comics don't speak to you. They just
everybody kind of go in their dressing room and push their door up. They'll leave it cracked, but they'll push it up. Hey, Roy.
Yeah.
Hey, Roy, Special K bombed so bad at Uptown Comedy Corner one night it was so quiet in there you could hear the dishes in the stuff in the back coming out of the dishwasher.
Hey,
this was 20 years ago, man.
When it was upstairs in that plaza next to Publix.
That's when it was.
Yeah.
That's when it was.
But my bus back to Tallahassee wasn't for another 2 hours, so I stayed to watch the show. One of the comedians came over to me in the middle of the show and just looked at me and went, "Why you still here?" R.I.P. to Nard hosting, because it was Nard who said that.
Oh, my God. Man. Oh, Nard was the worst.
You did not want to bomb in front of Nard.
Nard, Doodoo Brown, Shawty, it's a problem. I tell you, man. But at least y'all bombed in Uptown. I bombed on Showtime at the Apollo. Mine was on national TV. So, hey, make sure y'all check out my man RoyWoodJr.com. Follow him on social. I had a brand new outfit on from Jeans West, Roy.
Hey, Roy, as soon as they said from Birmingham, Alabama, they start boo.
Jeans West, the city, like a local, like it was like the city gear of that era.
Absolutely. Boy, you was the man if you had a job at Jeans West. Hey, man, I love you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for the one and only RoyWoodJr.com.
I love y'all, man.
Hey, love you, Roy. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Show.
Rock, chill out. We're gonna let's do that and replace it with sports. Maria, good morning. Go ahead.
Go ahead, China Red.
I'm sorry. This segment is being brought to you by
King C. Gillette is the modern man's answer to facial hair. The King C. Gillette beard thickener strengthens facial hair for a noticeably thicker look. Master your style with King C. Gillette. Maria, what's happening?
I'm going to tell you what's happening. Here's a quick look at your Friday headlines. Vice President Kamala Harris met on Thursday with the heads of Google, Microsoft, and 2 other companies developing artificial intelligence as the Biden administration rolls out initiatives meant to ensure the rapidly evolving technology improves lives without putting people's rights and safety at risk. And then I also have this for you, Ricky. Jenny Craig, the weight loss chain, has confirmed that it is shutting down for good. Can y'all believe it? It started 40 years ago, back in 1983, in a note on Facebook. They wrote, "It is with a heavy heart we're announcing the close."
Yeah, they're trying to create more episodes of my 600-pound life. That's why they shut that down. They want to get a whole bunch of episodes of laying in the bed, cooking pork chop with that little skillet on the nightstand.
What they say, Rock?
Hey, you seen the episode with Shedrick?
It ain't no more Jenny Craig.
Huh? You seen the episode with Shedrick?
Who?
I don't think I've seen that one.
600-pound life with Shedrick. You seen that episode?
What happened?
Oh, man. I got some clips. He's my new favorite.
So
we got clips.
Man, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So it's Shedrick, S-H.
No, Shedrick.
Okay.
Yeah, Shedrick.
What are we doing right here?
Roxy, what's going on in sports?
I think I'm gonna.
Are we doing sports, Rock?
I'm gonna forego my sports report.
I'm confused.
Nah, he just want to. Man, go ahead, man. Cut the music off.
I'm gonna forego my sports report because I want to tell him when he got booed at the Apollo.
Man, this dude, man, I don't know. Hey, I apologize to all the listeners out there. Rocky is obsessed with this. Okay, so I do Showtime at the Apollo, right? I wasn't on as a special guest. You only supposed to boo amateur night. You don't supposed to boo. I was on with H-Town and comedian Jay Lamont from Houston. So I had me a brand new outfit from Jeans West and the little boots. They're like booties, like they boots, but they low cut. But the jeans came over and it was dope as hell back then in the 90s. And Mark Curry was the host of Showtime at the Apollo because he had the show Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And he said, all right, y'all, I'm about to bring out a funny comedian. He said, coming to the stage, they was ready, man. Mama Apollo was already standing up, the lady on the front with the jerry curl. She was already standing up. They said from Birmingham, as soon as before he could say Birmingham, when he said Birmingham, Alabama, man, everybody stood up. They were booing, they were throwing stuff. So I'm walking on stage trying to be encouraged, like, how the hell you gonna tell some jokes, Gary, when they booing? Mark Curry said, hey, man, just do your joke. He said, play to the camera. Okay. He said, I promise you it's going to air. I went out there and did jokes for 7 minutes with them booing. They were talking about my clothes. I had on this velvet. I had on I had a velvet vest on. You know, Jeans West had them. Jeans West had them. Yeah, no, it was just regular. I don't know if it was velvet or like, what's the leather? The soft leather, not the whatever. It was an ugly shirt. Suede. I had on a suede vest over this shirt. It was dope as hell. I had a high box fade. So I came out there. I'm doing them jokes, man. Man, take that ugly ass shirt off. Hey, where you get that vest from? Off the side of a horse? And them fake ass Guess jeans. Oh my God. You need to take your ass back to Alabama. And where you get them shoes from? You like you in a march from Selma to Montgomery with them silver white boots on. Man, I'm up.
He said civil rights boots.
Civil rights boots on. That's how I'm up on stage. So I'm up on stage trying to do my comedy, man. And they was booing. I couldn't get my words right. So I ain't telling nobody else. I said, I ain't gonna tell Brett. I said, I'm not telling nobody. I came off stage. Mark Curry went back on stage. I went backstage like, what happened? All of the rappers' father MC was back there. Nobody made eye contact with me. I just went down the steps. And then somebody said, they booed Luther Vandross, Anita Baker, and D.L. Hughley, too. And they became to be successful. So they're supposed to be encouraging. So I got home. I was like in my little apartment. And I said, I didn't tell nobody I was going to be on Showtime at the Apollo. And then it came on, it's Showtime at the Apollo. They said, tonight, we got H-Town, good, knocking boots all night long. I said, yeah, this is the episode I take. And then it said, it got comedian Jay Lamont from Houston. Like, oh. Then it said, comedian Rickey Smiley. I was like, oh, hell, my career is over. Man, they took an audience. They took an audience that was standing up and clapping for somebody and put them with me and made it look like I had a good set. And when I said, thank you, good night, they gave me a standing ovation. My phone started ringing, and I've been booked ever since, but I actually got booed, and that's a true story, right?
Look at you now, dog.
Look at God. God showed up in the editing room.
Yeah, dog.
God is an editor.
They're tearing your clothes up, dog.
I said, man, that's why I don't do those parades no more. Talking about be the grand marshal at the Alabama State Tuskegee Homecoming Parade. I got down there. We had the Capitol, the governor out there, everybody waving. Boy, they hit that damn thing and went down on that street by them damn projects by that Family Dollar. Them like, man, forget you. You ain't nothing no ugly ass.